A very warm welcome and good morning, dear donkey sisters, brothers, and those who want to become a member of the family. A little bit from the side and with doubtful haircut, Altin Donkey is ready for today. Unfortunately, it's the last day of Budapest and the last day of our official journey, as tomorrow will be only the party close by Nuremberg. And Altin Donkey, of course, needs to announce that today we will have a little bit of organization, packing, check-in, all these kind of things, so the program will not be a full day program today. However, of course, we will have lots of fun. In terms of time, Altin Donkey decided that today's sightseeing starts very close by the hotel at the Heroes Square that also offers a certain variety of things to see, and that's where we will start. Altin Donkey is ready, let's sing our song, and let's knock it off.
Ich bin Altin, der Esel, Altin, der Esel, Altin, 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 der Esel. Ich bin Altin, der Esel, Altin, der Esel, Altin, 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 der Esel. I am Altin, the donkey, Altin, the donkey, Altin, 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 the donkey. Vajok Altin, Asamar, Altin, Asamar, Altin, 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 Asamar.
Let's start it off, dear donkey sisters, brothers, and those who want to join the family, with Heroes Square, the place where heroes are born. As a matter of fact, it's the biggest square in Budapest, and it's a mixture of elegance, national pride, and Altin Donkey. The statue in the middle is 36 meters high, and it shows the angel Gabriel, who should have given a whisper to King Stefan that Christianity is something super nice. Furthermore, there are lots of statues in between the pillars. We will have a look at them in a couple of seconds, and they show national heroes and, of course, Altin Donkey. Directly at the square, dear Donkey Brothers, we are looking at the Museum of Fine Arts, which is in a 100-year-old building, but displaying arts from further ancient times, from Roman and Greek period. Sounds a bit like a wrestling style, even though Altin Donkey knows that the Iranians are state of the art in terms of wrestling. In any case, Altin Donkey will get inside this building now and get you some insights on the arts, even though the lane on the entrance is already quite long, but we will do it. By the way, we really have snowflakes. Between the snowflakes and behind the camera, Altin Donkey sends his warm regards. He forgot his hat, so he's better off staying behind the camera. And we are starting now to look into the city park, which is 100 hectares tall. It's a very big park. And it starts with a small lake that's normally used for rowing, but in winter people go for an ice skate. Also a nice idea. Regarding the park, it's also worth to be mentioned that the government announced a 100 million euro program to modernize it. And as always with Orban, there's lots of positive and lots of negative voices. Some of the Hungarians are very happy that there's a modernization in the country going on. Others say that he's taking away the green from the people, using it for museums and other buildings. Let's just hope that all the money is not floating into the pocket of his nephews or his dog-in-law. Vajdahunyad. No, that's not a reason to say bless you, Altin. It's the name of this castle. It's actually meaning something like fairy tale castle, and it's has been erected in 1869 in wood and then in stone in 1908. It's an architectural mashup of all epochs and shall be very fancy, most especially the Tower of Rapunzel. Altin Donkey will go there and ask her to let her bra down. Well, let's come to the first question of today, dear donkey sisters and brothers and those who want to be member of the family. A Hungarian guy called Ernio Rubico released a toy which is making people feeling same time enthusiastic as desperate, and Altin Donkey has to admit he couldn't complete one of his games yet. However, what's the name of this toy created by Rubico? From the name, it shouldn't be a big problem to figure it out. While Altin Donkey was enjoying a typical Hungarian lunch and discovering the subway system in Budapest for you, the slight snowfall turned into a very disgusting snow rain, and Altin Donkey decided it was better to have a very short lunch break in the hotel to start the packing and hope that in the afternoon chances for some good weathers are a little bit better. In the meantime, you can take care of the second question of today, and that is a little honor to public transport in Budapest. Budapest Millennium Subway is the oldest subway on the continent of Europe. Yes, dear donkey sisters and brothers and those who want to join the family, a short while ago we spent some time in London, and London actually has the oldest subway system in Europe, but London is on an island and Budapest is on the continent. So, however, in which year did the Millennium Line start their service? Actually, the the name Millennium Subway Service doesn't help you further, so it's not Millennium Year. In any case, Altin Donkey will come back when the weather is a little bit better, and now it's time for a little rest break, dear donkey sisters and brothers and those who want to join the family. Good evening, donkey sisters and brothers and those who want to join the family. Altin Donkey is out again. In spite the continuous rainfall, Altin Donkey made a choice. He wants to finish this trip with you in dignity, but from behind the camera to hide from the rain. We have 3 targets left and 1 question to kill. So we start with the first one, which is New York Coffee House. It's a neo-Gothic building coffee house that calls itself the best coffee house in Budapest and probably in the entire world. Boastful statements, Altin Donkey feels triggered. Altin Donkey made already 2 mistakes, one of them earlier and one of them today, so it's already 6:30, but he tries to be home at 9 p.m. Regarding the mistakes, he will inform you accordingly. Let's get inside and try to get a coffee. Despite difficult lights, Altin Donkey would also like to give the Muslim life in Budapest a certain stage time in his video. After we saw St. Stephen's Cathedral yesterday and the synagogue, it's now time to complete the 3 monotheistic religions. So we see in front of us the tomb of Gulbaba. Has been erected in the 17th century when the Ottoman Empire was conquering Hungary. Still a dark chapter for some Hungarians. However, in 2018 this building has completely renovated and it has a very romantic rose garden. Altin Donkey will try to get some pictures around the building with hopefully a little bit better light. And it's about time for the third question of our day, and it is this building, the Tomb of Gulbaba, has a very important meaning for Muslims, respectively Quran. What is this meaning? Dear donkey brothers, sisters and those who want to join the family. Again in the rain and again with very bad lights, Altin Donkey would like to close the chapter of Hungary before we finally meet each other again in the hotel to discuss the questions of today. We're standing on Margaret Bridge in front of Margaret Island, even though you cannot see so much. But before we start these ones, Altin Donkey would like to close two other points or observations. This morning in the Museum of Fine Arts, Altin Donkey got approached by two Hungarian guys speaking fluent German, discussing if Altin Donkey was from East or Western Germany, and also if Germany has some political troubles at the moment. Very impressive. Furthermore, Altin Donkey would like to make a memory of two people, a very unlike couple that he met in Gellert Bath. Yeah, the guy was very trained, very shredded, very shaped, wearing a Speedo swimwear, almost a thong, and seemed to have a very impressive tool in his pants there, at least from the marks. And his girlfriend was at least 120 kilos too much. So, going back to St. Margaret now. Actually, St. Margaret is a name that Stephen, the friend of Altin Donkey, didn't yet finish in his Holy Bible name list. So, Holy Margaret, if you might turn around in your grave and open your legs a little bit, Stephen might complete his Bible bingo on you. Sometimes we have to do our duty and do things that make us bigger than everything. In any case, the guide says this is the place where at every time, every month, every day, every night, there's the party there, but Altin Donkey has to admit he cannot see a party yet. Of course he will step down and see if there's anything going on, but probably if there's nothing there, in a couple of minutes Altin Donkey will close the chapter and go back to the hotel. Let's give it a swing, dear Donkey sisters and brothers and those who want to join the family. Back to hotelity again, Altin Donkey live and in color. And before we finally close the chapter of Budapest, here the two mistakes. The first one that happened before the traveling is Altin Donkey accidentally selected the right date but the wrong one for his flight back. So he had to pay €120 to fix the date with Ryanair. Actually, Altin Donkey is very happy it was only €120 for that much stupidity, and he should send warm regards and lots of thanks to Ryanair for this. The second mistake, under lots of peer pressure, Altin Donkey took the wrong direction on the way to New York Coffee, and that took him at least 20 minutes to fix it. In any case, it's time now to have a look at the questions of today. The first one was, which was the toy that has been invented by Erno Rubik, the Hungarian guy? And of course, it's Rubik's Cube. The second question was, when the Millennium subway has been introduced in Budapest. The year is 1896 for the Millennium, so the 1000th anniversary of Hungary taking their land in 896. Last but not least, the question was which meaning the tomb of Gulbaba has for believing Muslims, and it seems it's the most northern place for pilgrims to come and to go on the pilgrim's journey, and that is the meaning and the answer on question number 3. From now on, Altin Donkey will finish his packing, watch LA Clippers playing the Bucks, and then tomorrow morning 7 AM we will fly out to Nuremberg to go to Schwandorf and have a party. That's the plan. Have a good night, stay tuned, and Azizam!